Shri K. Balasubramaniam is a retired banker with nearly 40 years of global experiments at American Express Bank across multiple countries. He later served as advisor to the National Bank of Kuwait and managing director of ING Vaishya Bank. As founder trustee of MN Gayatri Charities, Shri K. Balasubramanian supports education, environment, and social causes. Vidya Shakti proudly confers the Vidya Bharana Award on Shri K. Balasubramanian. Dr. K. Srinivasalu Reddy. Born on 28th March 1981, Dr. K.V. Srinivasalu Reddy is a distinguished education administrator serving as Director of Government Examination and Additional Director, IT. School Education, Andhra Pradesh. With over a decade of service, he has held key roles including DEO, Regional Joint Director, and Director AP Open School Society. He led initiatives like Manabadi Nadu Nedu and strengthened educational access and administration. Vidya Shakti proudly confers the Vidya Bharana Award on Dr. K.V. Srinivasalu Reddy. Srimati Lakshmi Nagappan IAS. Born on 20th May 1993, Srimati Lakshmi Nagappan is known for innovative governance and grassroots development. As Chief Development Officer in Kanpur Dehat, she led school transformation, improved rural infrastructure, enabled electricity in remote schools, and mobilized CSR support. Currently Vice Chairperson of Mathura Vrindavan Development Authority, she launched Vidya Shakti and introduced a third language in schools. Vidya Shakti proudly confers Vidya Bharana Award on Srimati Lakshmi Nagappan IAS. Shri P. Vaidyanathan. Born on 19th July 1967, Shri P. Vaidyanathan, an alumnus of St. Joseph College, Tiruchirappalli, is a passionate educator transforming rural science education. After a 25-year career in pharma industry, Shri P. Vaidyanathan took voluntary retirement to inspire young minds. Working across government schools in Tiruvarur district, he simplifies science through hands-on experiments and digital simulations in Tamil. His efforts nurture curiosity and strengthen foundational learning. Vidya Shakti proudly confers the Vidya Sagara Award for Shri P. Vaidyanathan. Shri P. Vaidyanathan, born on 29th October 1949. Shri P. Vaidyanathan is a visionary leader in India's BFSI sector. A triple qualified professional, he pioneered financial service by founding integrated enterprises in 19. From simplifying tax laws via publishing financial articles in
Hello.
Vikatan to serving on marked
Hello.
boards like City
Hello.
Union Bank and NSDL, his 5
Hello.
decade
Hello.
career embodies integrity and excellence. For his peerless contribution to financial literacy and corporate governance, Vidya Shakti proudly confers the Vidya Bhaskara Award on Shri P. Vaidyanathan. Thank you, Kamakoti sir, for awarding the awards. Now it's time for felicitation of students from Gavimata, Koppal district, Karnataka state by Professor Neeti.
Hello. 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 Check. Hello. 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 இங்க இப்ப click Hello. 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 ஒன்றரை வர போயிட்டு இருக்கு. ஐயோ, மாத்தி மாத்தி ஃபோன் பண்றாங்க இவங்க. ஹலோ ஹலோ செக். இல்ல எதுல இருந்து கேக்?
செக் இது வருதா உங்களுக்கு? ஹலோ 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 வரலையா? ஹலோ செக் வந்ததுல உங்களுக்கு? ஹலோ செக் செக் வருதா? இப்போ அவங்க பேசுறது கேட்டுச்சு இல்ல அவங்க பேசுங்க. யாராவது யாராவது ஹலோ ஓகேவா? செக் செக் செக்
செக் செக். இல்ல வரல வரல. ஹலோ செக். ஹலோ
இப்போ ஆடியோ மாட்டாங்க ஒன்னொன்னா வச்சுக்கோங்க ஒரு ஆடியோ.
ஹலோ ஹலோ செக். அடுத்தது. ஹலோ ஹலோ அடுத்தது. ஹலோ 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 இங்க இதுல மியூட் பண்ணுங்க. ஹலோ 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 இதோடைய மைக் தான் இதுல கேக்குது.
இதுல கொடுத்தா அது வந்துரும். இல்ல இது கொடுத்தா அங்க வந்துரும். பிளாக் மேஜிக்ல கொடுத்தா
இதுல மியூட்ல இருக்கு. அதான் இதுல பேசுறது இதுல கேக்குது.
இங்க பேசுறது கேக்குதா? நான் பேசுறது கேக்குதா?
ஆமா.
அதான் இப்ப செலக்ட் பண்றதா செலக்ட் பண்ணிருக்கேன். இதுதான் actually இது நம்ம வந்து அங்க பேசுறோம்.
ஹலோ ஹலோ செக். ஹலோ
Sir,
Hello.
I've just made a
கேட்கல. ஹலோ ஹலோ ஹலோ
வாட்டர் பாட்டில்
ஹலோ ஹலோ
சரி சரி இது வந்துடும் உங்களுக்கு.
after Bala's thing, I have to mention.
Keynote address would be, no, it will not be through Zoom. So director, keynote address will be Professor Dr. Balaram and Ravindra.
What is the name, sir? Professor?
Balaram and Ravindra. Okay.
Balaram Ravindra. Balaram Ravindra. And the designation, sir?
That's Vadvani. The Vadvani you have written, no? Somewhere you written Balaraman Ravindra.
Just Ravindra.
Professor Ravindra. Same.
Okay.
Same.
Head
Ravindra,
of the
head of
Department of WSC, sir.
WSD. Same. Same.
This is WS, sir. Okay.
Vadvani School of Data Science. Vadvani School of Data Science.
Right.
Full name, Vadvani School of Data Science.
Okay.
இது பள்ளியனாங்க.
Thank you. Now the moment. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. I will.
இது மட்டும் சைன் பண்ணிட்டு வா.
கண்டமேதில் தெக்கணமும் மதிர் சிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிறைருதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போலனை துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிழமை திறம் வியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே 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 வந்தே மாதரம் வந்தே மாதரம் சுஜலாம் சுபலாம் மலயஜ சீதலாம் शस्य श्यामलां मातरं वन्दे मातरं शुभ्रज्योत्स्ना पुलकितयामिनी पुल्लकुसुमित द्रुमदलशोभिनी सुहासिनी सुमधुरभाषिणी सुखदां वरदां मातरं वन्दे मातरं वन्दे मातरम्.
Thank you, Arya, for that stirring invocation. To officially open today's celebration, may I now invite Shri Dr. Siva Subramanian, Global Convener Vidya Shakti, to deliver the welcome address. Sir.
Gurubhyo Namaha. Good evening, distinguished chief guest, esteemed educators, proud parents, and our stellar award winners. Welcome to Vidya Shakti Award 2.0. It is an honor to stand before you today as we celebrate the second edition of this prestigious initiative, aimed at recognizing those who embody the true spirit of knowledge and empowerment. Vidya Shakti 2.0 is more than an award. It is a testament to the belief that education is the most powerful tool for transformation. The word Shakti means power. And today we celebrate the ultimate power, the power of Vidya or knowledge. Vidya Shakti, the power of knowledge, is the driving force behind India's journey towards excellence. This year, our theme focuses on empowering minds, shaping tomorrow. We believe that education is the ultimate tool for transformation. This year's award signifies our commitment to elevating these efforts to new heights in a rapidly changing world. We are here to recognize those who have not only mastered their fields, but have empowered others, embodying the true spirit of Shakti, nurturing, transforming, and leading. From trailblazing educators to innovative students, today we celebrate those who have gone above and beyond to make a lasting impact on society. A special welcome to the family members and mentors whose unwavering support has paved the way to our winners. And to our esteemed partners, thank you for enabling us to sustain our mission of promoting high-quality education and empowering individuals across every sector. Welcome to the celebration of talent, innovation, and passion. As we move towards a Viksit Bharat, these awards highlight the crucial role of education and skill building in our growth story. Let us be inspired by the journey we hear about today and continue to empower the next generation. Sit back, enjoy the evening, and join us in applauding the remarkable talent of Vidya Shakti Award 2.0 winners. Jai Hind, Jai Vidya Shakti.
Thank you, Shivasu, for setting the tone so gracefully. It's time to welcome our star, the shining example of Vidya and Shakti. May I request Shri Nagoji Nagarajan to guide us through the Swagata Vachanam.
This is a very special Swagata Vachanam. I don't know how many people have seen the video 2 days back. Our director has given a speech in Sanskrit in Tirupati. This Swagata Vachanam is in Sanskrit. When the Raja is entering the hall, they used to say Raja Adhiraja Raja Gambhira Raja Martanda. Same kind of a tone we will set. First I will tell the meaning, then I will do the Swagata Vachanam. It says, hey Vidya seekers, friends of students, servants of school, protectors of Vidya, mentors to teachers, idols of Vidya, representatives of Vidya, lovers of Vidya. The same thing translates to Sanskrit. He Vidya sadhakaha, chatranam mitrani, vidyalayasya sevakaha, vidyaya rakshakaha, शिक्षकाणां मार्गदर्शकाः विद्यायाः प्रतिमाः विद्यायाः प्रतिनिधयः विद्यायाः प्रेमिणः स्वागतं सुस्वागतं सुस्वागतं. We welcome all of you to the stage.
Thank you, Nagoji. What an honor it is to have these torch bearers among us today. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Srimati Suganya ji to the stage with a huge round of applause. Ma'am, welcome to the stage. Next, we welcome Dr. T.S. Anita. Ladies and gentlemen, please join by giving the huge round of applause. Dr. T.S. Anita. Next, we welcome Tuba Asam. Ma'am, please join us. Next, we have Ankita Gupta, posthumous. Shri Subramanian Jairaman, we welcome you on the stage, sir. We welcome Shri K. Balasubramanian with a huge round of applause. Next, Okay. So now we have Mr. Rajgopalan, representative of Dr. K. Balasubramanian. So you're welcome. Next, we welcome Dr. K.V. Srinivasulu Reddy with a huge round of applause. We welcome Srimati Lakshmi Nagappan, IAS, with a huge round of applause. So in the absence of Lakshmi Nagappan, we have her father on the stage. So we welcome you to the program. Next, we welcome Shri P. Vaidyanathan on stage. And we also have P. Vaidyanathan. So we have P. Vaidyanathan and P. Vaidyanathan on stage. People, let's make this evening more energetic by your appreciation. Thank you. So we welcome both the Vaidyanathans on the stage. Thank you so much. Once again, we welcome all the dignitaries on the stage. Having said that, every milestone deserves reflection, isn't it? To share the annual highlights and impacts, I now invite Shri Balasubramanian, yes, Head of Operations, to present the annual report of Vidya Shakti. Sir, ma'am, welcome to the stage.
Good evening, one and all. I'm really privileged to stand here and present the Vidya Shakti annual report for academic year
Next, we welcome
2025-26.
Dr. T.S. Anita. Ladies and
Vidya Shakti's
gentlemen,
vision
please join
is to reach
by
every
giving the
child
huge round
in
of
every
applause.
village through technology to provide the best quality education.
Dr. T.S. Anita.
Our vision is drawn from the vision of Swami Vivekananda for mass education in India. That is, if the poor boy cannot come to school, education must go to him. Vidya Shakti team is extremely happy to have continued our effort and
Next, we welcome
completed 5
Tuba
years
Asan. Ma'am,
in
please
spreading the
join
moment.
us.
Vidya Shakti movement commenced in 2021 with just 25 rural interaction centers. Has since then progressed gradually, made significant stride in academic year
Next, we have
2025-26,
Ankita Gupta,
and we have reached
posthumous.
7,200 RICs last year.
Shri Subramanian Jairaman, we welcome you on the stage, sir.
Technology intervention using simulation and gamification tools, teaching in mother tongue, and activity-based content are the core of Vidya Shakti's pedagogy. '25-26 has been a very exciting year for us.
We welcome Shri K.
So we expanded to 7
Balasubramanian.
more states in Uttar
With a
Pradesh. We
huge
actually
round of
started only
applause.
with Varanasi as a first district and then expanded to 7 more districts in 25-26. In Andhra Pradesh, the education department
Next.
approved us for starting Vidya Shakti classes in 4,992
So now
government
we
schools
have
across
Mr.
AP.
Rajgopalan, representative of
In the
Dr.
previous
K.
year, we held a pilot in
Balasubramanian.
100 schools.
So you're
But,
welcome.
last year,
Next, we welcome Dr. K.V.
we
Srinivasulu Reddy
started
with a
the
huge round of
classes in
applause.
across AP. Similarly, Karnataka Residential Education Institution Society, called CRISE, also approved starting of Vidya Shakti classes in 800 residential schools. Again, we held a pilot in previous year. Then we signed a MOU with the Department of School Education, Dharwad, Karnataka,
We welcome
and commenced classes
Srimati
in
Lakshmi
600 plus
Nagappan,
schools in
IAS,
Dharwad districts.
with a huge round of applause.
In November 2025, we were invited by Education
So in
Department
the
of
absence of
Union
Lakshmi
Territory of
Nagappan, we
Ladakh,
have her father on
and
the
they asked
stage.
us to commence
So we
classes
welcome you
in
to the program.
Leh and Kargil. This marked a significant milestone for us as we have reached the topmost part of Bharat. While we are already present in Tangachimadam at Rameshwaram, which is the bottommost part of Bharat.
Next, we welcome Shri P. Vaidyanathan
We
on
also
stage.
established our presence last year in West Bengal and Maharashtra.
And
This is in
we
small,
also
just
have
with three
P.
centers
Vaidyanathan.
in each of the states.
So we have P. Vaidyanathan and
So with
P.
that, we can say
Vaidyanathan
that
on
Vidya
stage.
Shakti is truly now spread
People,
across
let's
length and
make
breadth
this
of
evening
Bharat.
more energetic by your
We are in
appreciation.
discussion with education department
Thank you.
stakeholders in Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha, Nagaland, and Andaman. This is to commence classes in the
So we welcome
coming
both
academic
the
year.
Vaidyanathans on the stage.
With our expanded reach in 25-26, Vidya Shakti has delivered significant outcomes. I'll state few of them. In the year, our tutors have delivered 3,080 sessions across grades 6 to 12, subjects English, Maths, Science, and critical thinking. As part of our continuous assessment process, we've also conducted about 672 micro assessments. That is, we give 10 multiple choice questions every week in the class, and we assess the performance of the students. Each of these 3,080 sessions are also available in YouTube for any student to benefit. These sessions have been attended by over 4.4 lakh students on an average daily, which translates to about 5.5 crore student impression in 2025-26. In UP and Tamil Nadu, we have STEM tutors who visit the schools daily. They select some schools and visit the schools. They use virtual reality devices and showcase the experiments. In Varanasi district alone, this year, 88 students who attended our classes have cleared what is called NMMS scholarship. This is a national means cum merit scholarship given by Government of India for students to prevent the dropouts. They encourage students to continue. They give scholarships. While Vidya Shakti teach classes using simulation tools and techniques, our connect with the students is limited to 1 hour daily. Given the size of Bharat and number of teachers, Vidya Shakti aims to upskill as many teachers on how to use the simulation tools. This will enable teachers to incorporate this technique in their regular classes as well. Towards this, in academic year 25-26, our team had conducted in-person training in various states and have trained over 6,000 teachers. So far, we have trained 12,000 teachers on these simulation tools. In addition to the micro assessments, we also started conducting annual talent test. For academic year 2025-26, we conducted the talent test for 4 of our major programs. That is in Andhra Pradesh, CRISE, UP, and Dharwad. We distributed over 5 lakh bubble sheets. What you see here is a bubble sheet, that's answer sheets, across 2 individual schools and through mandal offices. Tests were conducted with 20 questions covering maths, science, English, and critical thinking. Completed answer sheets were received back in our Chennai office, and we deployed about 20 college interns and our operations team to scan these papers, evaluated the marks using AI tools. Here's a summary of the marks that we analyzed. Over 2 lakh answer sheets that we evaluated, and we shared the detailed analysis of marks to the government department stakeholders, and it was a great insight for them. This was a massive exercise for us. It took almost 3 months to complete end-to-end. Vidya Shakti Yuva, a new initiative was launched on October 2nd, 2025. Vidya Shakti Yuva connects mentors and mentees across India. The platform aims to provide support to the needy mentees by expert mentors in the language that the mentees are comfortable with. Since the launch, several mentors and mentees have registered in the platform, and we are in a pilot phase. We aim to scale this from coming academic year. Vidya Shakti got the opportunity to be part of 4th edition of Kashi Tamil Changamam, which was held last year. Vidya Shakti team members traveled in the Ratham that traveled from Tenkasi to all the way to Kashi. The theme of 4th edition being Tamil Karkalam, Vidya Shakti had a booth in Namo Ghat in Varanasi. And all 7 days of the event, the visitors to the stall were taught very simple Tamil. During the period, one of our UP class session was converted as a Tamil class. Usually we teach science, maths, and English. We converted that class to a Tamil class, and we taught simple Tamil to UP school students. Students participated in the Tamil class with a lot of enthusiasm. Additionally, we also took Tamil classes. There are students from, during this event, students from UP visited this campus IIT, and we conducted Tamil classes for those students as well. Bodhan AI, the Center for Excellence in AI for Education, is a IIT Madras incubated initiative supported by the Ministry of Education. Bodhan is building Bharat EduStack as a sovereign digital platform. Vidya Shakti is privileged to be part of Bodhan AI, and we have been designated as a delivery unit of Bodhan AI. Vidya Shakti, having the last mile connect to the school students, is in a position to contribute to Bodhan AI's objectives. Towards this, we had the opportunity to be part of the recently held Bodhan AI conclave held at New Delhi, Bharat Mandapam. Vidya Shakti operation is fully supported by our CSR partners. We would like to thank them for this, take this opportunity to thank them for their support. In 25-26, we also welcome new partners such as Ara Donali, HCL Foundation, One Stage, Eman Gayatri Charities, Excelcom, and few others. Vidya Shakti aims to expand further in coming academic year, and we have few clear action plans. With onboarding of new states, we aim to reach 12,000 RICs and 15 lakh beneficiaries in coming academic year. Introduction of FLN, that's Foundational Literacy and Numeracy curriculum in our teaching for grade 3rd, 4th, and 5th. We are now covering only 6th to 9th. We will start classes for 3rd, 4th, and 5th as well. Vidya Shakti Yuva platform to be offered to college students and job seekers. A mobile app for OCR-based evaluation of micro assessments. Today, we are doing it differently. We want to use an app and OCR-based evaluation for micro assessments, including descriptive answers. The support and encouragement we get and the enthusiasm of the students is a big motivation for Vidya Shakti team to continue our effort. We are confident that we'll be able to scale this further. With this, I conclude the annual report. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Vidya Shakti.
Thank you, Bala sir, for that inspiring journey through our achievements. It's time for the keynotes address, a guiding light for the journey ahead. With immense respect, I now invite Professor Balaram Ravindran, Head of Department of Vadani School of Data Science, to enlighten us with his keynotes. So, welcome on the stage.
Today, actually, Professor Kamakoti was supposed to be here. He was specifically mandated to be in Amravati. There's a function going on in Amravati. He was in Delhi. He was summoned to come to Amravati. And you are seeing Professor Balraman Ravindran. You might be remembering that sage Agastya Rishi, when India was, south was going down, Agastya Maharishi went to the north to make it level. If you put Professor Ravindran in one side on AI in India, Put all the other AI brains on the other side. His side will go down. You are having such a person on the stage. Thanks, Prof.
Thank you, Nagoji. Okay, for putting me in a really delicate spot there. Anyway, so good afternoon, everyone. So I apologize. You probably came here to listen to Professor Kama, but let's. So you have to be satisfied with a poorer substitute, but anyway, I'll try to do my best. So. So one of the things you notice that in the slide that was talking about the launch of Yuva Shakti, there was a big flask very prominently in the front of the picture. Because that day when I came to give a talk here, I was very sick. I couldn't actually even speak 2 words. I had to bring a bottle of hot water. Unfortunately, the hot water got the pride of place in the photograph because we didn't remove it. But today, I'm happy to say I'm healthy, but I'm even happier to see Vidya Shakti in a much more growing to great extent, and in really pink of health, and also helping to improve the health of education in the country. So I'm really happy to see how big strides that we have made, and literally the India map, right? There are like what 4 states, 5 states now left out. Let's make sure we color them as well in the coming years. Right. And so one of the biggest challenges. So one thing that we have been talking about, that's at least you heard us in the annual report saying that Vidya Shakti is going to work as a delivery partner with Bodhan.ai. Right. So we have to really ask ourselves, right? We are in a very challenging times now. In fact, a couple of days back, I was having a conversation with somebody who is one of the pioneers in the field of computing itself, computer science itself, not just in AI or anything. And he was saying that for people of his generation, they are actually asking the question, not how to teach children, but what to teach children. Right? So we have come to a point where even the foundations of what constitutes reasonable education, right, itself is being challenged. Of course, we already had all these debates about whether the current curriculum that we follow in schools modeled after the British recommendations, is that the right curriculum or not? I mean, setting that aside, right? So every curriculum anywhere in the world, right, is now being significantly challenged as to what are the skills, right, that we have to impart to the students. And the way to, to react to this kind of a rapid pace of change, right, is to also become very rapid ourselves, right? I mean, agile, if you will, in terms of how we adapt the curriculum, right, and how we adapt the pedagogy, how we reach to the students, and so on and so forth, right? And I think in this context, it becomes very imperative that we are more focused on getting the students more curious about learning and equipping them to learn, not teach them subjects, right? But teach them how to learn by themselves, so that as the fields evolve, as the new techniques come up, as new technologies are introduced, right, they learn more and more about these. And when I'm saying this, I'm not just talking about how to do AI or how to do programming or how to do computing or anything like that. Every field, right, is getting challenged. Right? So if I want to, so I was in a conference a few weeks back, right? So there was this person who was supposed to be, summarizing all the conference notes, right, and then going up and is going to make a presentation at the end of the day. So they had given the team about an hour to prepare after all the talks end, and then come back and make a presentation about the summary of the talks and things like that. This person was just sitting in the audience, not taking any notes. He was just recording all the talks on his phone. Right? After each talk gets over, he just uploaded the talk on Notebook LM. And like that, in 3 minutes, not only did he have a summary, he had an amazing graphic. depicting all the key points that was actually presented in that whole session, all the different speakers and things like that. There was this chart about how the different pieces that were that were talked about, how do they connect to each other. It was not just a recounting of what was happening. It was a critical evaluation of what was being presented, what was being discussed and talked about in each of the sessions. And literally 10 minutes after the last session ended, he got on the stage and he was able to make a presentation about every talk that happened over a 3-day period. So it is not just the question of, this is like people who are taking notes and who are presenters and MCs, everybody's job is getting challenged, right? It's not just programmers, IT professionals and things like that. Of course, I said the jobs are getting challenged. I did say the jobs are getting replaced, right? Because we still needed that person. We still needed him to figure out, okay, which points from the summary needed to be presented in the final reckoning, and how to guide the AI into giving the right kind of output, right kind of summary that they wanted, right? So that is just in case of writing a simple summary, and it works everywhere. You can be an auditor, right? You can be a lawyer, right? So now the Supreme Court is really very, very enamored of making sure AI is adopted in an appropriate manner in the various processes in the Supreme Court. Of course, we are still not letting AI make final judgments and decisions. I'm still holding on to the hope there, but in a whole lot of other things, right? So lawyers, now what is going to happen? The whole notion of juniors, right? The law clerks who are helping the lawyers prepare their briefs and so on and so forth. Their jobs are going to change immensely. So it's not just a question of just one sector. Every sector is going to change, and we have to rapidly evolve, right? To make sure that we are teaching our kids, right, the right kind of tools and the right kind of skills. In this case, the right kind of skills is going to be, how am I going to keep pace with what is happening, right? So that I can use whatever is the latest tools in order to do my job better. So today, we don't think twice about using computers to do any job, right? Everybody uses computers, right? I mean, but even 30 years ago, right? So computing was a very specialized skill. Right. So only a few were actually using computers to, in their daily jobs, and it was oh yeah, he's a computer engineer kind of a thing. Now, everybody uses computers to solve their jobs, right? So like that, AI is going to become something that everybody is using to solve their. So that brings me to the second part of my talk, right? So how is AI going to impact learning? So we looked at all the amazing stuff that Vidya Shakti has been doing on the ground, right? So it still turns out that in a country like ours, there are a lot of structural issues. I can sit in the Silicon Valley, or I can sit in Bangalore, keep developing my AI tools, right? It is going to have an impact on less than 10% of our learners, right? Unless we figure out a way to get it down to each and every student in each and every school, and there are significant structural challenges. We can't say that, oh, we have this amazing learning app that is available on Google Play Store, right? The students can download it and start using it. There are challenges, right? So if you go to the rural area and if you say, oh, please download this AI tool and start interacting with it, the child will exhaust the data budget of the parent in 2 hours. Whatever money they had put for data on their phone for 1 month, the child will use it up in 2 hours. Okay, so it is not as easy as we think, right? It's not like we make the tools and then put it out there and somehow the children will pick it up and then they will start using whatever is the grand tool, the greatest AI tool that is available and so on and so forth. We really need to figure out how we will get around all these structural challenges in a country like ours. So language is an issue. Right. So we have to make sure that we are getting the right language and in the right, even if you're talking about, UP, right? So let's take the language, only language other than English that I'm comfortable with, Tamil, right? So let's take Tamil, right? So even if I say that I have a Tamil, sounding AI solution, that will not fit in Nagarkoil the same way that it will fit in Tanjavur. right? Or in the same way it will fit in Coimbatore. So even in the one state, right, where people are purportedly speaking the same language in every part of the state, right? So we have a lot of issues, right? So we need to get to the ground to make sure that we have the correct set of interlocutors who can take our solutions and use that to make sure that the children are learning properly, right? That is a huge gap. That is not something that's talked about in a when we are talking the success of AI and how AI has changed India, or how AI is changing the world and things like that. People don't talk about this. People don't talk about the last mile problem. People don't talk about structural issues that exist in India and exist elsewhere in the global south, right? The same problem would happen in Africa. So, I mean, we have IIT Madras is already there in Zanzibar, and so we are talking to a variety of other organizations that are in education in Africa. And we feel that the similar kinds of challenges are there in Africa. And of course, at least one country to another, we don't have wars going on between state. Okay, let me rephrase that. Forget about what I said now. So, I mean, there are times when I have felt unsafe in Bangalore. So I can't say that wars are not going on between states yet. But the point is, there are a lot of local challenges, a lot of issues that are there on the ground. And it is not just that we have to push the boundary on the technology. We need people who understand India, who understand Bharat, and who can help us, take these advantages of all these technologies to the ground. And it's, so let me say, the Vidya Shakti we are doing amazing, but we are not enough. So we need more organizations, more feet on the ground, right? That powered by AI. So if one person is able to go to 5 villages now, powered by AI, we want them to get an entire district with a team of 3 people, as opposed to wanting to, saying, oh, I need 100 people to cover a district. So we might have to think about, some of this goes back to what kind of AI tools that we'll have to develop and push this and things like that. So I think, to summarize, right? So I didn't want to take too long. So I think, Nagoji told me 10 minutes. So I think I'm somewhere hitting the 10-minute mark. So to summarize, we are in a great times, right? I mean, literally, I don't know what I have to teach the students tomorrow. I don't even know if the students will show up in my class tomorrow. That's a different issue, right? But I don't know what to teach the students tomorrow. So I don't know how to teach the students tomorrow, right? And it's just not me, right? And I don't see the answer to that coming out very easily. So it requires a lot of work. But then when the fundamental nature of education is changing, that society's life, civilization is not going to be the same anymore. So, and we are in very, very interesting times, and it's up to us to grab the initiative and make sure that India, Bharat, rises to the top of this revolution. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Ravindran sir, for your profound word that truly inspire and uplift our vision. And now, the moment we all have been waiting for, the Vidya Shakti Awards ceremony. This educative evening, people, let us make it more energetic and enthusiastic. I request you all to pour your appreciation in the form of applause. Yes, do we have to do that now? Thank you. So now we will begin with citation readings and the conferring of awards by Professor Ravindran, Head of the Department, WSD Sai, and Dr. M.J. Shankar Raman, CEO, Pravartak. So you're welcome on the stage. So now we welcome Shrimati Suganya ji. Born on 30th May 1994, Shrimati Suganya ji from Deepanagundi is a dedicated educator and administrator with a background in computer science. Beginning her career as a teacher, Shrimati Suganya ji advanced to administrative assistant at MDS Skill Center, where she teaches typewriting and computer science while managing operation and accounts. With certification in Tally, GST, DPT, and accounts, and teacher training, she exemplifies continuous learning and service. Vidya Shakti proudly confers the Vidya Stree Award on Srimati Suganya ji. Let's have a huge round of applause. Thank you, madam. Now we welcome Dr. T.S. Anita. Born on 25th June 1979, Dr. T.S. Anita is an accomplished educationist from Andhra Pradesh, currently serving as principal in the AP Model School System. Holding a PhD in education, Dr. T.S. Anita topped the DSE 2018 Principal Recruitment Examination and is a B.Ed Gold Medalist. Rising from postgraduate teacher to school leader, she is known for academic excellence, institutional growth, and student development. Vidya Shakti proudly confers the Vidya Stree Award on Dr. T.S. Anita. Thank you, sir. Please join me in inviting Tuba Asam. Born on 30th September 1988, Tuba Asam is a dedicated assistant teacher at Composite School, Gangapur, committed to innovative science education since 2015. Overcoming limited resources, Tuba Asam introduced hands-on learning and later integrated ICT tools, enabling virtual experiments through OLabs and PATE. She helped establish smart classrooms and trained fellow teachers in digital learning. Her efforts have strengthened scientific understanding among students. Vidya Shakti proudly confers Vidya Stree Award on Tuba Asam. Please give a huge round of applause. Thank you, ma'am. Next, we welcome Ankita Gupta posthumous. Born in Balia, Uttar Pradesh, Ankita Gupta was a champion for social change committed to uplifting marginalized communities. Educated at Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya and Lucknow University, she was a Jagriti Yatri and Gandhi Fellow with Piramal Foundation from 2020 to 2023. She later worked with Educate Girls Foundation, facilitating impactful MOUs with Uttar Pradesh government. Vidya Shakti posthumously confers the Vidya Stree Award on Ankita Gupta, honoring her enduring legacy. We have Nagoji sir on behalf of Ankita Gupta ma'am to collect the award. Thank you, sir. We are privileged to welcome Shri Subramaniam Jayaraman. Born on 19th April 1954, Shri Subramaniam Jayaraman is a dedicated educationist and Rotarian committed to inclusive education for over 3 decades. An engineering graduate from Coimbatore Institute of Technology, he has led initiatives in digital learning, infrastructure, scholarship, and nutrition for economically disadvantaged children. He enabled distribution of computers, solar lights, and e-learning systems and support health and community programs. Vidya Shakti proudly confers the Vidya Bharana Award on Shri Subramaniam Jayaraman. Thank you, sir, for your selfless service. Now we take the privilege to welcome. Thank you, sir. Now we take the privilege to welcome Shri K. Balasubramanian. Born on 3rd March 1942, Shri K. Balasubramanian is a retired banker with nearly 40 years of global experience at American Express Bank across multiple countries. He later served as advisor to the National Bank of Kuwait and managing director of ING Vaishya Bank. As founder trustee of MN Gayatri Charities, Shri K. Balasubramanian supports education, environment, and social causes. Vidya Shakti proudly confers the Vidya Bharana Award on Shri K. Balasubramanian and will be received by Rajagopalan on behalf of Shri K. Balasubramanian. Please give a big round of applause. Thank you, sir. Next, we welcome Dr. K.V. Srinivasalu Reddy. Born on 20th March 1981, Dr. K.V. Srinivasalu Reddy is a distinguished education administrator serving as Director of Government Examination and Additional Director, School Education, Andhra Pradesh. With over a decade of service, he has held key roles including DEO, Regional Joint Director, and Director AP Open School Society. He led initiatives like Manabadi, Nadu Nedu, and strengthened educational access and administration. Vidya Shakti proudly confers the Vidya Bharana Award on Dr. K.V. Srinivasalu Reddy.
Received on behalf of received by his father, her father.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that you
Name is not mentioned.
name is not mentioned. See,
Okay.
Lakshmi Nagapan is it's not come.
Okay, I
On
understand.
behalf of her
Father name is not mentioned.
father name is Nagapan only.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. Now, please join me in welcoming Sir Nagapan, father of Srimati Lakshmi Nagappan, IAS. Born on 20th May 1993, Srimati Lakshmi Nagappan is known for innovative governance and grassroots development. As Chief Development Officer in Kanpur Dehat, she led school transformation, improved rural infrastructure, enabled electricity in remote schools, and mobilized CSR support. Currently Vice Chairperson of Mathura Vrindavan Development Authority, she launched Vidya Shakti and introduced a third language in schools. Vidya Shakti proudly confers Vidyabharana Award on Srimati Lakshmi Nagappan IAS. In her absence, her father, Mr. Nagappan, would receive the award. Thank you, sir. Now, it's a privilege we have with us Shri P. Vaidyanathan. Born on 19th July 1967, Shri P. Vaidyanathan, an alumnus of St. Joseph College, Tiruchirappalli, is a passionate educator transforming rural science education. After a 25-year career in pharma industry, Shri P. Vaidyanathan took voluntary retirement to inspire young minds. Working across government schools in Thiruvarur district, he simplifies science through hands-on experiments and digital civilization in Tamil. His efforts nurture curiosity and strengthen foundational learning. Vidya Shakti proudly confers Vidya Sagara Award on Shri P. Vaidyanathan. Thank you, sir, for your service. Now the privilege continues as we have Shri P. Vaidyanathan. Born on 29th October 1949, Shri P. Vaidyanathan is a visionary leader in India's BFSI sector. A triple qualified professional, he pioneered retail financial service by founding Integrated Enterprises in 1974. From simplifying tax laws via publishing financial articles in Vari Vikatan to serving on marked boards like City Union Bank and NSDL, his 5-decade career embodies integrity and excellence. For his peerless contribution to financial literacy and corporate governance, Vidya Shakti proudly confers the Vidya Bhaskara Award on Shri P. Vaidyanathan. Thank you, sir. I now thank Professor Ravindran for awarding the awardees. Thank you, sir.
Close to 380 nominations were received on this, for this award from various states. A committee comprising of different set of talents evaluated the applications and did a background check and checked the people who vouched for their nominations also. Thanks to all those people who did that job, and very privileged to have these awardees here. You can see the Bharat's length and spread over here, and we will see more people in the coming years.
Thank you, sir. Now it's time for felicitation of students from Gavimata, Koppala district, Karnataka state by Professor Neeti. Ma'am, we request you to come on the stage. We request Professor Neeti to come on the stage.
Professor Neeti is the CEO of WSDSI of IIT Madras. He is the Chief Strategy Officer of Bodhan AI Foundation. And he has got a rich experience of more than 3 decades in TCS, establishing the training curriculum across 7 states.
Now I request the students, Miss Ananya Ankad. Miss Ananya Ankad, please shower your blessings with a big round of applause. Next, we welcome Miss Abida Tabasum. Miss Abida Tabasum. Next, we have Miss Vaishnavi B. Miss Vaishnavi B. Followed by Miss Shreya Desai. Miss Shreya Desai. We have Miss Tanuja. Followed by Master Sarthak Kulkarni. Please show your big round of applause. Master Samarth Ronad. Master Chiranjeevi. Master Kotresh. And Master Sai Sumant. Congratulations for all the little champs. Thank you, dear students, for joining. And we would like to thank Professor Neeti. Now we have thank you, sir. Yes, yes.
Each of the awardees.
And then,
have their
okay.
own notes, okay? So, 4 minutes of time. Okay. Use the mic. Okay.
As we have honored the incredible individual, let us also hear from them, isn't it? Each awardee will now share a few words. We begin with Shrimati Tuba Asan.
A very good evening and vanakkam to all the respected people over here. First of all, I would like to express my gratitude to IIT Madras and the entire team of Vidya Shakti. Thank you for recognizing my work in the field of ICT and giving me this honor. It's truly amazing. I believe the most important thing in your journey should be the initiative. It doesn't matter if you can't achieve to reach your destination or achieve your goal. What truly matters along the way, what you have learned. And it really inspires your upcoming life. Around 2 years ago, I attended a workshop conducted by Vidya Shakti, where I learned about simulation. I found it very interesting and decided to explore it further on my own. What I personally appreciate about simulation is that even if a school don't have physical structure, I mean a physical lab, so the student then also can perform the experiments digitally and understands about the instruments. Because the students which we have taught in our school, they have come from the rural areas and they don't have the facilities at their home to access these facilities. So once again, thanks the entire team for providing digital education to our children. Thank you. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am, for your insightful words. Next, I welcome Srimati T.S. Anita, represented by her husband. So,
Firstly, we would like to thank the Vidya Shakti team for the recognition. This is a message that is being relayed on behalf of the staff and the students of the AP Model School by Redipalli. And the entire team is very glad that the Vidya Shakti initiative was launched in their school, and the entire students feel very happy about it. And also we compliment the organizers for a fantastic function, for the hospitality and the warmth extended, and especially to the Vidya Shakti team, best wishes for the growth of the movement, not just to the nook and corner of the country, but also to the neighboring underprivileged countries like Nepal, Bhutan, and Sri Lanka, who will be very happy to receive this initiative. And also best wishes and huge compliments to the selfless services extended by the Vidya Shakti team, who have brought in tremendous passion and energy whenever they have interacted with the children. Okay, Jai Hind and Mera Bharat Mahan. Thank you.
thank you, sir. Now I call upon Srimati G. Suganya.
குட் ஈவினிங் எவ்ரி ஒன். ஃபஸ்ட்டு வித்யாசக்தி டீமுக்கு என்னோட நன்றியை தெரிவிச்சுக்கிறேன். ஏன்னா வந்து எங்களோட கிராமத்துலேருந்து ஐஐடிக்குள்ளே என்டர் ஆகுறதுலாம் அவ்வளோ பெரிய விஷயம் கிடையாது, ரொம்ப பெரிய ட்ரீம் அது. அந்த வாய்ப்பை எனக்கு கொடுத்ததுக்கு ரொம்ப நன்றி சார். நாங்கள் வந்து திருவாரூர் மாவட்டம் செம்மங்குடி வில்லேஜில் எம்டிஎஸ் ஸ்கில் சென்டர் அப்படின்றத ரன் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். இப்போ வித்யாசக்தி வந்து 4 இயர்ஸாக நாங்கள் அதுவும் எங்களோட அது கூட நாங்கள் சேர்ந்து நிறைய ஸ்கூலுக்கு சர்வீஸ் வந்து பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். இந்த வாய்ப்பை கொடுத்ததுக்கு நாகராஜன் சார், சிவா சார் அண்ட் ஸ்ரீநாத் சார் எல்லாருக்கும் என்னோட நன்றியை தெரிவிச்சுக்கிறேன். இது மூலமா நாங்கள் இன்னும் நிறைய ப்ராஜெக்ட்ஸ் வந்து ஒர்க் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். புதுசாக நிறைய ஸ்கூலுக்கு வந்து நாங்கள் ஹெல்ப் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். இதுக்கெல்லாம் வந்து நான் ரொம்ப நன்றி தெரிவிச்சுக்கிறேன். சார் ஒரே ரெக்வஸ்ட் சார், எனக்கு சங்கர் சார் வந்து ஸ்டேஜுக்கு வரணும். நான் வந்து ரொம்ப ஜீரோவாக தான் நான் எம்டிஏ ஸ்கில் சென்டருக்குள்ளே நான் என்டர் ஆனேன். என்னை ஒரு விஷயத்துலையும் மைன்யூட்டாக என்னை ரொம்ப ஒரு விஷயத்தையும் எனக்கு சொல்லி கொடுத்து என்னை இந்த அளவுக்கு கொண்டு வந்தது எங்கள் சார் தான். எங்கள் சாரோட ஒரே ஒரு வருத்தம் என்னன்னா, செம்மங்குடி வில்லேஜ் வந்து 60 இயர்ஸ் வந்து பின்தங்கி இருக்குன்னு சொல்லிட்டு எப்போதுமே வருத்தப்படுவாங்க. அதை நான் ஃபில்ஃபில் பண்ணனா என்னன்னு எனக்கு தெரியாது. ஆனால் அதை சேஞ்ச் பண்ணுறதுக்கான முதல் அடியாக இது இருக்கும் அப்படின்றத நான் தெரிவிச்சுக்கிறேன் சார்.
அதோட போட்டோ
Suganya Pati, sorry, I'm telling in Tamil. You have to tell one thing. The amount of passion and the care that you take for the students, டைப்ரைட்டிங் படித்த குழந்தைகள் பப்ளிக் எக்ஸாம் போகிற குழந்தைகள்லாம் நன்னா படிக்கணும், நன்னா செய்யணும்னு சொல்லிட்டு இவங்க தீ மிதிச்சாங்க. சுகன்யா ஞாபகம் இருக்கா? தீ மிதிச்சு கால் புண்ணானதெல்லாம். See, walking on the fire for the betterment with the prayers for the students is not something very easy. அதுக்கு ஒரு மனசு வேணும். சுகன்யா did that. Thanks, சுகன்யா.
எல்லோருக்கும் இனிய மாலை வணக்கம். சுகன்யாக்கு இந்த அவார்டு கொடுத்து பெருமைப்படுத்தினது என்டையர் வில்லேஜுக்கே ஒரு பெருமை எங்களுக்கு. சுகன்யாக்கு வந்து எந்த விதமான அக்கௌண்டிங் பேக்ரவுண்ட் எதுவும் கிடையாது, கம்ப்யூட்டர் சயின்ஸ். பட் டுடே ஷீ இஸ் இன் அ பொசிஷன் டு ஃபைல் இன்கம் டேக்ஸ் ரிட்டர்ன்ஸ் ஃபார் லாட் ஆஃப் பீப்புள் அண்ட் எல்லாமே செல்ஃப் மேட். அது வந்து ஒரு ஸ்டாண்டிங் எக்ஸாம்பிள். இந்த ஊரில் இருக்கிற வில்லேஜில் இருக்கிறவங்களுக்கு சரியான என்கரேஜ்மெண்ட் கொடுத்தா they will all come up in life. That is what we are doing. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Suganya ma'am. You are inspiring. And Shankar sir for your support. Now I welcome Shri Subramanian Jairaman on the stage.
எல்லோருக்கும் வணக்கம். எல்லோருக்கும் தமிழ் புத்தாண்டு வாழ்த்துக்கள். நான் எலக்ட்ரானிக்ஸில் கிராஜுவேஷன் பண்ணி கிட்டத்தட்ட 50 வருஷம் ஆச்சு. கிட்டத்தட்ட 50 வருஷம் ஆச்சு. ஒரு 54, அப்போ 5 வருஷ கோர்ஸ் 55 வருஷத்துக்கு முன்னால் ஐஐடி தான் நம்மளோட கனவு. அதனால் ஐஐடி எக்ஸாம் எழுதினேன். கிடைக்காதனால கடைசியில் சிஐடியில் சேர்ந்து இன்ஜினியரிங் முடிச்சிட்டேன் எலக்ட்ரானிக்ஸோட. ஸோ இந்த வித்யாசக்திலேருந்து கூப்பிட்டோன்னா ஐஐடி காமக்கோட்டின்னொன்னே ஏதோ நமக்கு ஐஐடியில் கடைசியாக ஒரு சான்ஸ் கிடச்சிருக்கு, டிகிரி ஏதாவது கிடைக்கும், டிகிரி இல்லைனாலும் ஒரு டிப்ளமாவது கிடைக்குன்னு வந்தேன். பட் தே ஹவ் Vidya Shakti has really honored us so well. We all could say that we never expected that this kind of a reception they will give. From the day we started from our home, Nagarajan and Shiva has been taking care of us, and it was a wonderful thing. And I should first thank Vidya Shakti for all their commitment and all those things. My role in this is that in Karnataka, I've been able to give them some connections. Unfortunately, in Karnataka, the present system of thought is that online education should not be there and no NGO should interfere. We had a major interactions with the principal secretary. We have talked. One of our projects, it's a major Rotary project, which was supposed to do something for 4 lakh students for SSLC giving exams, got stuck up, and then we have to take devious ways like going to a popular newspaper like Vijayavani, creating everything into a QR code and putting it and then reaching it to every school. And every DDPA has to go through that process to reach the QR code and all. But this time, as you were all telling about NMMS, I think we have, as far so far is concerned, we have got about 1,527 students have passed in NMMS so far. And this is on the first level 72% mark. The next also there because more economically will be given a little more percentage and all those things. Vidya Shakti is, I think this year, there may be, after seeing this work and our continuous interaction with the principal secretary, I'm sure they will heed to our request that online should be allowed, NGO should be allowed, so that the education can, because there are no good teachers available. In fact, in Yadgir and all, I think the shortage of teachers are about 50,000 in all over the place. And so I wish this time I would be, if I be able to convince the principal secretary and the government to say that online and NGOs interfere in getting into this and do a good job. Thanks once again to Vidya Shakti for that. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Your words gives new dreams to us. Having said that, now I welcome Shri K. Balasubramanian. In absence, we have Rajagopalan, sir.
Thank you. Thanks, Vidya Shakti team for this award. I'm representing Balasubramanian. Balasubramanian is a remarkable person. He's a self-made man. Uru humble background. He rose to become the CEO of several multinational banks. served in many countries, came back to India. And his personal wealth, he has donated several crores to many causes, education, environment, wash. I think he has contributed to Sevalaya also. Sevalaya Murali sir is here. There is one Saravanan sitting here, Dayananda Vidyalaya in Kurisilapattu village. He has constructed the the entire toilet block and several administrative blocks in the school in Kurisilapattu village. He's been contributing to several government-aided and private schools down south in Tirunelveli. So many different causes Sri Balasar has been contributing. And a remarkable thing என்னன்னாக்க அவரை போய் கூகுளில் போய் பார்த்தாக்க அவரோட ஃபோட்டோ கூட you won't be able to see. Such a humble person. He doesn't put himself at the front, but he has been contributing to several causes and including Vidya Shakti. I remember, I think 2024 October, Nagarajan and I visited Bala in Alvarpet at his residence. It just took one meeting for us. Nagarajan explained the background of Vidya Shakti project and the contribution the project has been making. The very next day, he made a contribution to Vidya Shakti project, and he made a contribution. And so not just Vidya Shakti, as I mentioned, he's been contributing to several causes, and I'm so happy that I am representing Bala and giving this, I've received this honor on behalf of Bala. It's unfortunate that he couldn't make it to the event today. He is unwell, but I'll be visiting him either today or this evening or possibly tomorrow to hand over all the citation and the awards, and I'll convey all the wishes on behalf of all of you to Bala sir. And on behalf of Bala sir, wishing Vidya Shakti, many more laurels in the coming years. And as Ravindran sir mentioned, every state in India, the next couple of years, Vidya Shakti map should cover all the states in India, and hopefully to all the other SAARC countries also. Jai Hind and Jai Vidya Shakti, Jai Bharat. Thank you.
So, one small correction to what Rajagopalan said on Bala's contribution this year. This year we met him. From my house, his house is just 300 meters away. Before I came home, the amount of the donation was remitted. And he used the word Laurels. Bala's apartment's name is Laurels Apartments.
Thank you, sir, for your inciting words. Now I welcome upon Dr. K.V. Srinivasalu Reddy.
Good evening to all estimated dignitaries and respected guests, faculty and teachers of Vidya Shakti. It is a moment of great pride and privilege to stand here today at IIT Madras, an institution that symbolizes excellence, innovation, and leadership in education. I extended my respectful greetings to Professor V. Kamakoti ji and directors and professors of IIT Madras, whose visionary leadership continues to inspire advancement in technology driven in education, and to all faculty members and Vidya Shakti team members here today. We are gathered here to celebrate the success of Vidya Shakti, a transformative initiative of the government of Andhra Pradesh. Vidya Shakti implemented in government of Andhra Pradesh in collaboration IIT Madras Parvatik respect a powerful vision to bridge learning gaps and empower students with strong academic foundation and future ready to digital skills, focused on subjects English, science, and mathematics for students from grade 6 to 12 across all schools in the Andhra Pradesh. Program has redefined how to learning can be delivered interactive, engaging, and impactful. What began as a pilot in Guntur and Chittoor district in 100 schools in past 2024 December started the program. The program is a very interesting in Honorable Chief Minister and Government of Andhra Pradesh. Then previous academic year 25-26 in across Andhra Pradesh, all schools implemented this program. This reaching of the 1,000 of the government schools across Andhra Pradesh. This remarkable journey reflects not just a strength of technology, but the collective commitment of educators, administrators, and institutions working together for a common goal. At the heart of Vidya Shakti lies, it is an innovative hybrid learning model combining expert-led live classes with powerful digital tools such as stimulations, virtual labs, and interactive platforms. This ensures that students do not merely learn, but they understand, explore, and apply knowledge. Today's award ceremony is not just about recognition. It is about celebrating dedication, resilience, and excellence. We honor the students who have shown outstanding performance, the teachers who have embraced a new method of teaching, and the entire ecosystem that has made this initiative and success. Vidya Shakti is more than an academic program. It is a for change of promoting digital inclusion, empowering rural learners, and creating equal opportunity for every children, regardless of their background. As we celebrate those achievements today, let us also look at it with renewed commitment to scale gather highest for the academic year 2027 to innovate further and to ensure that every student in Andhra Pradesh is equipped with a knowledge, confidence, and skill to success in the 21st century skills. Let us remember, when we empower a student, we transform a future. Add through Vidya Shakti, we are shaping a generation that is confident, capable, and ready to lead. Thank you. Jai Hind. Jai Bharat.
Thank you, sir, for your empowering words. Now I call upon the proud father, Mr. Nagapan, on behalf of Srimati Lakshmi Nagapan, IAS. Sir, you're welcome. Please shower a big round of applause.
எல்லாருக்கும் நான் வணக்கம். என்னுடைய பிரிய டாக்டர் வந்துட்டு ஐஏஎஸ். சி இஸ் அச்சீவ்ட் இன் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அட்டம் இன் ஐஏஎஸ். சி இஸ் இன் செகண்ட் ரேங்க் இன் கர்நாடகா அண்ட் 45th in throughout all India. She is in Mathura now. On behalf of her, I came to receive the awards. Thank you.
When we met Lakshmi ji IAS in Kanpur Dehad district, she was so happy to see such a support coming from IIT Madras. Immediately, she called all the block educational officers, BSAs, implemented it, and the speed at which she was operating is unbelievable. If you work at X speed, she will work at 2X speed. If you increase your to 2X, she will work at 4X speed. So such a dynamic person, and she is now in Mathura, and we'll be collaborating with more projects in Mathura district also with Lakshmi Nagapanja. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now we welcome Shri P. Vaidyanathan. So again, big round of applause.
My pranams to all. I feel very happy to receive this award. And Vidya Shakti was started actually in the year 2019 itself. Because at the time, I got voluntary retirement and I came to my village and my school was there. I was looking after the school and suddenly Nagarajan told, why you sit idle, you just do the experiments to our school children. So I started doing that. And one day the block education officer came. He came and he told, why you are doing it for your own school only? There are 15 other schools are there. In other schools also you can do. Then we told, sir, we have to get permission and all government. Then Nagarajan organized one meeting there. All the science teachers and all the headmasters were called to our school. So they all came and they told, sir, it's good. You come and do it. Then I did it in one block, Kodavasal block, I did it around 18 middle schools. Then that neighboring block education officer also requested him, why not to our block also? Then I went to that other block also. They also gave me very cordial and they are very much giving utmost cooperation to do this activity. And now I have completed 7 years and I am inspiring those people learn science, to learn everything, to learn all the subjects, including science also. I always used to inspire them with all our scientists, particularly our Indian scientists, Abdul Kalam, Sivan, everybody studied in government schools only. They have gained greater heights. And I always read to one book called 50 Timeless Scientists. In that book, there are many scientists, about the many scientists they have told about. And I always used to tell about two scientists, Philo Francois and Barbara McClintock. These two scientists have heard their teachers, what the teachers have told. So if you listen to your teachers, definitely you'll go to great heights. Philo Francois was a 9th standard student, and he was scribbling something in his notebook, and the school was about to close, and somebody came, and the peon came and told, sir, தம்பி பள்ளிக்கூடம் முடியறதுக்கு நேரம் ஆயிடுச்சு, நீ வீட்டுக்கு போகலாம். Then at that time also he is not leaving. He was scribbling something, and finally he told that man told to the teacher who is nearby, his name is Justin Tolman. He is a chemistry teacher. He told him, sir, I am drawing the circuit of TV. So one day I will become a great scientist, and the entire world will recognize me, and this is my gift to you. He just torn the paper and gave it to Justin Tolman. Time went on, and he invented TV. And finally, what American Broadcasting Corporation and him were having collaboration. Finally, American Broadcasting Corporation told that the patent is ours. You have not invented anything. Then this case was running for years together. Justin Tolman retired, and he is happily sitting in his house. And this was published in the newspaper. Then this Justin Tolman was recognizing. So this fellow gave me something. He has kept that. He told, you keep this with you. The entire world will admire me. At that time, you also come and admire me. Then he suddenly it came to his mind, sir. Then he took out the paper and he went to the court, the magistrate court, and he produced before the magistrate. Sir, this is the thing has been given by him. So he is my student, and I am defending my student. So the entire invention, everything is done by Justin Tolman. Justin Tolman confessed his statement to the magistrate, and the magistrate told, yes, his earlyhood teacher is coming, giving his type of evidence. So I quashed the case. American Broadcasting Corporation has to pay $1 lakh in those time itself to Philo Francois. And another one inspiring story which I used to tell them is Barbara McClintock, who is a very big genetic scientist. And the genetics was a new field at the time. And they all completed MSc botany, and they went away. Then the professor called all those PG students who completed their degree and requested them, you take this is a new field. This has got very much a big scope in the future. Then many students were reluctant. Lastly, that professor convinced Barbara McClintock to take up this. Then Barbara McClintock took up those studies, and she excelled well. She developed great interest in genetics. And finally, she became the first non-medical person to get award of Nobel Prize for cancer drug. So I used to tell them, வீட்டில் அப்பா அம்மா பேச்சு, பள்ளிக்கூடத்தில் வாத்தியார் சொல்ற பேச்சும் கேட்டா, you can go to great heights. So, and I also used to tell, basics is very important. This velocity, escape velocity, orbital velocity, that is for launching of satellites, launching of the rockets. That velocity you can very well study. Like that, I'm inspiring them. I'm inspiring them continuously. I used to do it for many more times and inspire them, and all the rural students to get to get admitted in type of premium institutions. So thanks for Vidya Shakti, and I especially thank my all colleagues, because whenever any doubts come, I used to, because I am the least qualified in this group. I am just a BSc chemistry. For teaching for 30 years, I don't have any experience. After that, I sat and I learned with all their help, and they all, even at night, my colleagues used to help me, because simulation and the new things. Because now one more thing, every rural middle schools and primary schools are very much equipped. They are electronically very much connected. Each school has been provided with 10 good computers, Lenovo, and one big projector. Everything is well provided, 24 hours internet connections.
So for them, electronically, we can reach. I am also teaching them simulations, word wall, with all this help. Definitely we can bring about a great transformation in the society, and the rural mass will definitely get a better science teaching, and definitely their quality of life will become much better improved. So thank you very much for all the opportunity given to me. Thank you very much.
Vidya Shakti formally got started in October 2021, but Vaidyanathan has started in 2019. So we used to say he is Adi Vidya Shakti. Okay. And by the way, I am his younger brother.
Thank you, sir. A wise man once told, when the land is fertile, you need not sow the seed. If you just throw the seeds, also it germinates into a beautiful plant. So, as your words, sir, it was very inspiring. Now, I would like to call upon Vidya Bhaskara awardee, Shri P. Vaidyanathan.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you today with a heart full of gratitude and a deep sense of humility as I receive this prestigious award. To be recognized for my contribution to education, both financial and through years of lived experience, it is a privilege. I do not take it lightly. Education has always been more than a cause to me. It is a calling. I have seen firsthand how access to quality education can transform your life, lift a family, and reshape the destiny of an entire community. It is the conviction that has driven every investment I have made, every hour volunteered, and every partnership pursued in service of this noble cause. And this award belongs not to me alone. It belongs to the entire teachers who show up every day with a passion and purpose. It belongs to the students who dare to dream beyond their circumstances. It belongs to every college, every colleague, mentor, and supporter who believed in the power of education long before it became fashionable to do so. I accept this recognition as a renewed commitment, a change, a charge to do more, give more, and inspire more, as long as there is a child without classroom, a student without resources, or a community without opportunity, our work is not done. Thank you very much.
By the way, Mr. P. Vaidyanathan ji is our first donor to Vidya Shakti. In one of the wedding functions, I met him, proposed the idea. He just touched my shoulders. As long as I am there, I'll be there to support. Go ahead. So that energy, it's an amazing thing. And especially his work in terms of the financial literacy, because people do a lot of work, laborious work, earn money, but since they do not have proper financial literacy side, one disease in the family, the whole family goes into the debt trap for the next 10 years. One accident, whole family goes out. So his team in IFE Academy relentlessly works towards financial literacy, right from street vendor to all the way to stock market traders, to ensure that every penny they earn, every paisa they earn is well invested and well secured. So thanks to P. Vaidyanathan Ji for gracing this occasion.
Dear people, now we take this moment to have exchange of MOU. We now invite IITM Pravartak CEO Dr. M.J. Shankar Raman and Open Mentor Trust Managing Trustee Shri P. Nagarajan to exchange the MOU between Pravartak and Open Mentor for conducting of Vidya Shakti classes. Thank you, sir, for exchanging MOUs. We now invite Sevalaya founder and managing partner Dr. V. Muralidharan and IITM Pravartak CEO Dr. M.J. Shankararaman and COO V. Raghavan and Shri P. Nagarajan to exchange the MOU between Sevalaya and Pravartak for conducting of Vidya Shakti classes. We request you provide the huge round of applause. We now invite Dr. R. Maregaud, Secretary, Shri Gavi Siddeshwara Mata, Vidya Vardaka Trust, and IITM Pravartak CEO Dr. M.J. Shankararaman to exchange and COO Shri Veera Raghavan to exchange MOU between Shri Gavi Siddeshwara Vidya Vardak Trust and IITM Pravartak for conducting Vidya Shakti classes. Thank you, sir, for exchanging the MOUs. Thank you all for your heartfelt and inspiring reflections. A strong foundation needs solid support. We now recognize our CSR partners who make this vision possible. May I invite Dr. M.J. Shankararaman Maha of Bodhan to felicitate our esteemed corporate sponsors. We now call upon the sponsors list and we call upon the coordinators from the respective sponsors to receive the momentum. City Union Bank, HCL Foundation, please give big round of applause. Charities Aid Foundation, RR Donele India Outsource India Private Limited, Santana Seva Foundation, Sanatana Seva Foundation. We request the coordinators to please come upon and take the momentum. DAM Impact Foundation, please give her a big round of applause. Excelecom Technologies Private Limited, Dr. Arvind Vision Care Private Limited, Pavitra S, Nandakumar, donation of laptops, printers. Shri Ram Ganeshan, Sunil De Souza, Nivedita Devi R, P.R. Sundaresan, Madhyama Dharma Samajam, Krishna S, big round of applause. Krishna S, Bal Subramanian yes,
It's a time to call upon our tutors, Vidya Shakti tutors. Okay, tutors, then coordinators. Okay.
Thank you, Dr. M.J. Shankararaman, sir. And now it's the time to call upon our Vidya Shakti tutors and coordinators on the dais. Beloved tutors and coordinators, we request you come upon the dais. We have to tell the names?
Yeah, no. Yes, please.
Shri Madhu Babu. His name is Madhu Babu. Madhu Babu. Yeah, I'll tell. Shri Madhu Babu. Shri Topella S.V. Surya Narayana Murthy. Srimati Anjani. Shri Kameshwar Rao. Manasa. Srimati Manasa. Srimati Vidya. Shri Santanaparni. Srimati Sijina Priyadarshini. Srimati Vijina Priyadarshini. Srimati Soni. Dr. Barka. Dr. Barka. Dr. Barka. Srimati Pallavi Pawar. Srimati Anuradha. Srimati Ashwita Malnad.
Yeah, you can go. Yeah. Ashwita. And at last, Prasiddha Nagarajan. Yeah, sorry. Hold on. Yeah. Coordinators, Uma Maheshwari, Priyanka, Kalaivani, Kavya, Geeta Mitapalli, Krishnapuram, Sumati, Mr. Amavasai, Srimati Tenmuri, Tenmuri. Ah. Sevalaya Tirunirmalai Center Coordinator, Srimati Devi Priya,
Thank you for corporate champions for empowering the future and our beloved tutors and coordinators for your support and love. To bring this beautiful evening to a close, I now invite Nagoji Nagarajan to deliver the oath of thanks. Sir, over to you.
It's a great evening that we had. First of all, I should thank IIT Madras for giving us the opportunity to serve the society. Big thanks to IIT Madras. Needless to say that our director, Padma Shri Kamakoti ji, is making all the efforts. And I thank Professor Ravindran for being here amidst his tight schedule. And Dr. MJS also, luckily we could have the Surya Chandra in the same place, like Professor Ravi and MJS in the same place. Getting them from their travel schedule in one place is a very difficult task. Today we are lucky enough to have them both here. We thank the IITM Pravartak entire team. Whenever we have anything, we have to go to Veer, Aravind ji. So name it Swayam Plus, name it Vidya Shakti. It's all like Pravartak used to help in a very big way. IITM Bodhan, the entire Bodhan team, we have Maha, who is a COO, CSO, Niti ji. Of course, in the board, Professor Ravindran is there. IITM Bodhan is the research organization. It's going to make very, very big and huge impact in the field of education, especially in the school education area. We thank all of them. Most importantly, we thank all the awardees and their families. Because The family also has to work. They have to enable them. So we thank all of them. Good to see that they have come with their kids, and it's a very lively environment that we had this evening. And IITM hostel, guest house, and the director office staff, they have cooperated in such a manner to get this in a very short notice, and hope the awardees had a good stay and the students are having a good stay and food. You would have been enjoying the campus. Don't mistake me for faculty of IIT. Professor Kama used to crack a joke. When you come to IIT, you can see a lot of deers, a lot of monkeys, and faculty. So this is what he used to say. But that's again on a lighter note, okay? And the students and the teachers from Gavimat, they have taken a lot of pain to come here. We had invited from Krais as well as from Uttar Pradesh. From Uttar Pradesh, they said it's a long journey and it's a very hot time now. We cannot send our kids. So they couldn't participate, but they are all seeing it through our live telecast. The ICSR facilities management, audio video management, the catering facility provided by Pravartak, support provided by Pravartak, it's all. So overwhelming support we are getting. I'm sure that we can even conduct an event like this in Bharat Mandapam next time with their support. Most importantly, our sponsors. Whenever we go and then ask for it, they are there. In fact, I have to tell about the AM Foundation. Madam is here. They used to call us, check is with me, come and collect it. Who will tell in these days, right? That's the kind of sponsors we have. So it's an amazing support we are getting from our sponsors. Thanks to all our sponsors. Of course, needless to say, our tutors, our DevOps people, and all our Vidya Shakti staff members, they work day and night to make this happen. And all these things is not possible if we don't work very closely with the state government. The state government education officials, education department officials, Samagra Siksha officials, all the staff, BSAs, DEOs, BEOs, headmasters, their support is overwhelming. In fact, Dr. Srinivas Reddy is managing a lot of examinations for Andhra Pradesh. He knows how tough it is to make a geographically spread operation like this. So our sincere thanks to all the education department and Samagra Siksha people and all the IAS officers. The IAS officers work for them, hundreds of projects are there. This is one item, but still, since this is education and for the future, it is close to their heart. We thank all the IAS officers. Of course, the students and the parents who are the actual beneficiaries of this program, we thank them. You could have seen 95% of our coordinators and staff are ladies. The Shakti is already there with us. So we call all our coordinators are digital Didis or Digi Akkas. We thank all of them. And our special thanks to Rudraji, who has made this event happen, because yesterday, Gavi School had got a campus tour and they went to Research Park. They saw the virtual reality labs, including Skillvery. Special thanks to facilities and Rudraji. Before I close, I want to tell two things. In Maharashtra, we did the simulation training. Some 4 or 5 highly mischievous students were sitting next to us. They were pinching us also. Okay. We showed the simulation in electricity and the lens and from FET and OLabs. Suddenly, one of the most mischievous boys stood up. Sir, मुझे साइंस नहीं आता था, लेकिन आज पता चला. Till yesterday, I didn't get science. Today, by seeing
I really get it. That is the transformation. That transformation, the moment the child realizes that I am able to understand, I get it, then they come to the level of self-learning. Till then, they need a lot of assistance. But getting that moment, teacher has to work a lot. That's why in Sanskrit we used to say, learning has got 4 things. Patam, bodham, charanai, acharana. Patam matlab you have to teach. Bodham, you have to understand and realize it. Charanai is practice it. That is the activity-based learning, that is the virtual lab. Acharana is the one you make others doing it. One student teaching the fellow student. That is why since they do acharana, they are called acharyas. So if you are able to bring that student from patam to just the next level, charana and acharana will automatically happen. But that initial momentum has to come from the teachers. That one incident, I could see the spark in the eyes of that boy. I can visualize that. That is what we need in every single class. The second experience we had, Ladakh, -2 degrees centigrade temperature. The teachers were coming from far off places. They were expecting, oh, it is yet another training. The moment they saw that, they said, sir, this is the kind of training that we need. This is the kind of training. Give your number. We will talk to you. In fact, almost every month we are doing an online session with them. Because teachers are the change agents. If teachers can make the impact, like Vaidyanathanji told a great story, how the teacher can remember, right? That impact is the best thing. It will last forever. So we want to enable all the teachers to the extent possible. In fact, during Bodhan Conclave also, I used to mention this. I told this. We will train all the teachers in India. Because new age tools, they need to embrace technology. We happily embrace Facebook. We happily embrace WhatsApp. We happily embrace TV. What not? When it comes to teaching, we should also embrace technology. Only then we can see efficiency improvement and velocity increase. Last but not the least, slightly emotional one. November, December, we conducted the talent test in Varanasi. This time, peak winter. This winter was so cruel. People were scanning. All our digital didis were scanning. And they were getting the automatic score through the bubble sheets. Shiva asked them, याद है ना? हम लोग आप लोगों को बहुत तकलीफ दे रहे हैं. Are we giving a lot of trouble to you? In fact, one of the digital didis just gave a look. See, only when you see that eye, you can get that experience. How much ever I explain, it cannot be described in words. शरीर से कितना तकलीफ हम लोगों को हुआ, बातचीत में कितने तकलीफ हुआ, ये तकलीफ नहीं है जी. The exact words she told, हम लोग 2-3 घंटे विद्याशक्ति में काम कर रहे हैं ना, ये हमारा अमृत काल. Right? See, you have to have that empathy. You have to be them to understand. See, that word tells what kind of abuse they have gone through. What kind of verbal abuse? Just a stare like that, a nasty stare. It means a lot, correct? It hurts a lot. But when that person is telling, this is our Amrit Kal, Janma Janmantra, we have to keep doing this Vidyashakti exercise, and
This is the great thing that we have to do for our mother Bharat. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Vidya Shakti.
Thank you, Nagarajan sir. Your words echo our collective gratitude. As we conclude, may I request everyone to please rise for national anthem. Gujarat, Maratha, Dravidam, Chalavangam, Vindhya, Himachala, Yamuna, Ganga, Uchala, Jaladi, Tarangam, Tava Shubha Name Jaye, Tava Shubha Shishmaye, Jaye Tava Jayadam. जनगणमङ्गलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय हिंद बोलो भारत माता की. Thank you everyone for being a part of this extraordinary evening. May the spirit of Vidya Shakti continue to guide and inspire us all. So, as we celebrate this milestone, dinner will be provided in the adjacent hall. Please enjoy the refreshment and company. May the spirit of Vidya Shakti continue to guide and inspire us all. Wishing you a night filled with reflection and pride. This is Ashwita Malnar signing off for today. Namaste. Thank you.
Please excuse me. Ashwida, I forgot to mention her in the vote of thanks. Ashwida is our Kannada teacher.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, you can keep it here. Keep it.